Alright, I'm gonna show y'all how I tie my pay-lake hooks, or my hooks in general. Some people call it, some people call it snelling or whatever. I just call it tying hooks. This block right here, I don't remember exactly the dimensions on it. I think it's 5 inches long, but I think this right here, if I ain't mistaken, was 3 inches. I think this is 3 inches right here. This is where I'm going to tie my hook at. And this braid right here, I'm not sure exactly what it was, but I got it at Bass Pro. It's like a nylon. You can see it's pretty thick. You can use just regular braid, I guess, but I take my line and give me enough. That gives me enough to do one hook. This particular hook is a number 2 wide bend. I don't use these for my pay-lake rig. I use number 4 wide bends, but this one is a little bit easier to tie. But I hold the hook with the shank facing to my left, and I come in over the top to the eye, and I pull me out about 2 inches past the barb. You just go around. You see I'm holding it right there. That loop right there makes a loop in between my fingers for the line to go back through. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times around the barb, or around the shank of the hook. And then that loop we made earlier, I go back through that loop, hold it with my fingers, and pull it tight to get a hook in your finger. But you just pull it tight. So you can either cut that a little bit shorter if you want, or you can burn it or whatever. This is how I get my leaders all the same length. I just take it and I go around that screw right there, and that gives me my length. That way my length and my leaders are all the same. And it leaves me a little bend in my line so I know where to grab it. And I just take it. I just do me just a single knot. Enough to where I can get my hook back through it. Just pull it tight. Then I take it and put it on that and give it a good tug. That way I know it's tight. And I just cut the access off. Like I said, you can take the ends of these and burn them right here if you want. That way it kind of, just in case it happens to come loose, which they usually don't. I've never had one just come untied. It'll stop it from sliding back through. That's just simple. That's how I tie all my hooks for my pay-lake rigs.